Hey y'all, today I'm going to teach you duplication trick. You need 18 pieces of whatever ore. There's certain ores that can't be done because you have to break them down and then rebuild them, and some can't be broke down or rebuilt if you can break them down. So I'm going to show you with the gold block how to do this. So you have your single gold block that you place, and I'm going to move this to the bottom. And then you have your block that you put in your inventory. Make sure it's in your inventory part, but not your hotbar part. You will, otherwise it will not duplicate. I have it set up where I don't have to take side steps. I can reach my crafting table, I can reach my duplicate block, and I can make my chest all without having to sidestep and do anything beyond what I gotta do. So what you do is you go into your settings, controls, and as you see under standard, it shows you the different places for all your controls. You go down to pick block. Usually the default is up arrow. I don't know why mine ended up being right arrow, but I just left it like that. So set your pick block, and then as you see, when my icon or my crosshair is on the gold block, at the bottom you have inventory, crafting, mine, and pick block. Now here's the key. You have to hit your R1 button at the same exact time as you hit whichever arrow your pick block is on. Sometimes my timing is off and it doesn't match up. So you do that. Now you see I have 2 blocks in my hotbar. There will not be a block in my inventory, and this is important because you will lose that block that you duplicated if you do not do it in this order. You hit crafting. I go L1. You go down to where it gives you the gold ingots. You break those down. Then you go to the crafting table. And you go to your block of gold. You build those. Put it back in your inventory. Once you get to a stack of 64, it'll automatically go in your inventory, will no longer be in your hotbar. When you get the duplicate, it will have 1 in the inventory, 1 in the hotbar, and that's when you start putting the ones in the hotbar in your chest. I will show you over here. I've already done the redstone. I've done iron. I've done coal. I was working on lapis lazuli. I don't have enough to create my emerald and diamond blocks just yet. And I have a hay bale. The ones that are down are the ones that are able to be duplicated and broke down easily. You can also do slime blocks, but I have not found any slime just yet. So these are the things that you do, and I will show you here. Now I have 2 and 2. Craft. Break them down. Table. Create. Rinse and repeat. And yes, you hear the animals. I am below my barn. It's the way that this world ended up being created. I love it. It was the first time I did not dig into a mountain to create my home. This world was when Hurricane Irma had come through and we had lost Wi-Fi, but not power for 2 weeks. So I played this offline, and it had a natural depression that was big enough to create a home, and I built it from there. So I put a lot of work into it. This one has never been on creative mode. I do have it on peaceful because, again, with it being without Wi-Fi, I didn't feel like dealing with the monsters. I just needed something to keep me occupied. So it's never been off of peaceful yet. It is on survival. I will eventually put monsters on, but only when I'm ready. And if you look out my window here, I have a tree farm. I can go through and do a video on how to create a tree farm on another day. Now you see I have a stack of 64. Duplicate. Break it down. Rebuild. This is the only way that it registers that you actually created the blocks. That is why you have to break it down first. If you enter the crafting table or the chest, like I said at the beginning, you will lose that second block because it does not register that you created it. And that, my friends, is how you duplicate resources. Have a great day, y'all.